doctor's visit. Coop was already prepped and laying his back with the top part of his uniform off when the doctor walked into the office. Coop, looking around, found that the office was very clean with lots of high-tech equipment all around the room. The heavy metal doors opened and the doctor walked in. She is very sexy with her low-cut, short white nurse's uniform. "Hello," she said, as she rubbed Coop's wounded arm. "Mr. Coop, an E-32. How interesting. My assistant was not too rough on you, I hope," she said as she pulled up Coop's matrix with the help of the computer. The image of Coop's matrix showed up on two big monitors on the wall. "Oh, your matrix makeup is very interesting and very legal. I can turn you in right now, and I'm a rich woman. I'm sure you realize that," she said as she pressed the enter key on the keyboard. "Shutting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, beep." She turns to the big screen on the wall and said, "Computer." "Yes, doctor." The computer answered in a monotone voice. "Initiate cyber scan and inject microbial nano, and let's see what we can do." While she waits for the bioscan, she looks over Coop's matrix. "I haven't seen parts this old in a long time. Looks like parts from my grandfather's air dock machine. Too old to replace, just got to repair the damage. This job is going to take longer than I thought. Let's begin. Give me a cross-section of the brain. Magnify 200 to the omnivore." The doctor worked feverishly for well over 2 hours, but the bio-nanos did most of the work. Fusing wires and mending muscle tissue. The surgery lasted for another hour. Coop lifted his head and looked around the room. He noticed the doctor sitting at her desk typing on her keyboard and sipping on a cup of coffee. "Oh, did I wake you?" "Just adjusting your..." She paused as she took a sip of her coffee. "Hypothalamus regulates sex hormones," she said as she pressed the enter key on her keyboard. "You can't..." Coop tried to say as he passed out. When Coop awoke, the doctor had him sitting up. "Try this exercise." The doctor unzipped her already low-cut dress to reveal her magnificent breasts with hard nipples. She then placed Coop's hands on her breasts and started to massage them. She then pulled him up, so he is now standing up with no clothes on. She got down on her knees and started to suck his dick. "It seems to be working," she said. His tool got bigger and bigger. When it got just the right size, she stopped the test. She depressed some keys on her keyboard and Coop came to. Coop put his uniform back on and walked out the doctor's office to the lobby where CP and 42 were waiting. How did it go? Asked 42 with a smile. It went fine, 42, said Coop. CP1, did you put in the phony memory data? Yes, Coop, but I didn't need that much time. I know. That was her idea, said Coop. I can't remember that much. 42, where's Lockheed? He went to check something out at the sanitation ports. 42 ran to the driver's side of the car when Coop reminded him he always does the driving. 42, I'm driving, said Coop. Oh man, it's just such a nice car, said 42. Keep weapons 60 degrees north, powering up. Take cover AK-40 wax with grenade launcher. You would need shields at level 2 to 3.5 at your ready, Commander. CP1 said using his military protocol whenever he gets weapons reading aim in his direction. Said the old cyborg as he opened fire on Coop and 42. I told you we'll meet again. Now I'm your worst nightmare. Die. Coop and 42 pulled out their blasters at the same time and returned fire. Poof, went the energy weapon Coop used to fire at his assailant. Inside Coop's eyes are built-in crosshairs, putting his target in the crosshairs as he opened fire, giving Coop the upper hand. Oh shit, the old cyborg said. Fuck this shit. The cyborg let out a couple of rounds of cover fire and took off on a hover bike. As everyone else in the mall area ran for cover. Shit, I'm getting out of here, the old cyborg said as power pellets struck his armor over and over again. Coop had lowered his weapon to stun gun. He didn't want to kill the cyborg. He knew he was just trying to make a living. At the sanitation, Sergeant Jack orders on the scene. He's fastened for great unloaded high-tech tanks. What have we here? DC-40s and, oh shit, Mech 2 tanks. I wonder what's in those crates, he said, looking through his binoculars. He zoomed in on two men walking by the loader ramp. Wait a minute, who's that? Mr. D'Elba. This is too big for him. He has got to be working for someone in the military. He doesn't usually handle his own business personally. If I can only get closer, he said to himself. A guard standing behind Sergeant Jack with a gun said, "Are you lost, asshole?" Sergeant Jack thought to himself, "Busted." Sergeant Jack jumped backwards into the guard. The guard let off a couple of rounds before Sergeant Jack pulled out his sword and sliced open the guard's belly. The gunfire caught the attention of Mr. D'Elbro. Mr. D'Elbro and one of his guards looked to the direction of the gunfire. "What was that?" said Mr. D'Elbro. "It's coming from over there," said one of his guards. The guard came out from behind some crates on one hand and knees, holding his guts in with one hand. "It was an order agent, sir. Cut. He caught me by surprise," said the wounded guard, coughing up blood. "And you let him get away?" Mr. D'Elbro pulled out his weapon and aimed it at the guard's head and fired, blowing the guard's head clean off. "Incompetent! Find him! I want his head," said Mr. D'Elbro. Sergeant Jack walked casually down the hall of the sanitation building. He was spotted by one of Mr. D'Elbro's guards. "Sir, we got him on the promenade, level 2, said the guard. "Kill him," said Mr. D'Elbro. Sergeant Jack pulled out his communicator to connect with the council of the order. "This is Sergeant Jack," said looking at a small screen on his phone. "Where's the council?" "Unknown offices are closed today. Leave a message at the sound of the tap." A bullet went through the screen of Sergeant Jack's phone from the upper level. "I'd better call for backup." "Great, fuck. They're after me now." "Outnumbered," Sergeant Jack said as he ran for his life, ducking and diving from a hail of bullets.